And now I'm here with my next video of how we are going to use mathematical functions for Java expression. I think you all know about Java expression, and in this video I want to introduce mathematical function in Java expression, which is basically introduced in ninth ICSC in chapter 6, the mathematical functions we are going to use in Java expression. And I already written that predefined functions of Java, each and everything what are the predefined is already present inside java.lang package. Then see, I want to tell you something about java.lang package. First of all, only package, it is the only package which is included in our program automatically, means everything, the basic whatever we are having for creation of a program, that belongs to java.lang package only. See, that's the second point. Classes used for designing Java programs are stored inside java.lang, means every basic thing is required for creation of Java program. Each and every basic thing is stored inside java.lang package. I'm not going to tell you in detail about java.lang package, because in this video I'm going to focus on mathematical functions which we are using in a Java expression. And see the third point, it includes all classes for Java primitives, data types, conversion of one data type to another, means wrapper classes, some mathematical functions they are having, system class, java.lang package is having, and so many other classes also. Java.lang is having all these basic things inside java.lang, and java.lang is only package which is included in our program automatically. Just remember that. And see, the mathematical expression I'd already written with the black color, and see how we are going to convert that mathematical expression into Java expression. See, one mathematical expression we are having ABC plus 17xy whole upon xyz. We are going to convert this expression into Java expression, but just remember A, B, and C. For us, A, B, C contain a math. Somehow it contain into sign in between all three of them. Plus 17 into x into y whole upon x into y into z. We all know that. But simply we are writing all these things in maths because we are going to understand it. But in Java, we are going to expand it and write it because it is handled by a computer system. It is just a machine. If you are writing ABC, a computer identify it a variable. ABC is a variable. But for you, A, B, C are different things. A multiply by B multiply by C. You want to tell a computer like that. That's why you have to write it in detail. A into B into C. See, I had mentioned one bracket because I want to show the numerator part as well as denominator part. That's why I created bracket over there. See the brackets. What I'd already created for you. These I had created for showing you numerator part and then denominator part. See, A, B, C have you have to write in this way, so that computer can able to understand you have three different variable, and in between all three of you want to put multiplication sign. The same way 17 into x into y whole upon, you have to just remember, in maths you're writing whole upon in this way, but in Java, in computers, we are writing it in a slash. A upon B, A slash B. That's why we are writing slash over here. Then the same thing, x, y, z, x into y into z. And the next expression, see, mn plus pqr plus a square b square whole upon 12ab square. It's a simple expression, but in Java word, how we are going to write? M into n, p into q into r, a square, a into a, b square, b into b, and 12 into a into b into b. And then you have to specify numerator by showing bracket, denominator by showing bracket. In between both of them, we are having slash, which shows us we are dividing numerator with denominator. I think you are going to understand it. And then we are moving further with the mathematical function in java.lang. Java.lang is a package and math is a class. Just remember, math is a class. In math, a class contains few functions which we are going to use in our Java expression. These functions we have to use in our Java expression. See, in maths, if we are writing sine 30 degree, but in Java you have to write math.sine 30. 1060, math.1060. Cos 45, math.cos 45. In maths, we are using the starting line for absolute. Absolute always provides us a positive value, means we are getting A. But in Java, we have to write math.abs. Inside it, we have to write value what we are providing in abs. And then see, a to the power b. A to the power b in Java expression we have to write in this way. Math.power a comma b. E to the power x, it is exponent, sign of exponent. And we have to write it in this way. Math.expx. Exp indicates e. Bracket x indicate e to the power x. And then you have to see this one is square root. In short form, we are using SQRT. SQ for square, RT for root. SQRT. Math.sqrt A. Why I am writing A? Because in square root I had written A. And then see log x. Math.log x. Cube root we are having right now. Cube root, CB for cube, RT for root, cube root. Inside cube root, what I had written? X. That's why math.cbrt x. These things you have to remember, and then we are going to use all these things in our Java expressions. See, one Java expression, first one, see, square root we are having. Inside square root, one Java expression we are having. We have to write a Java expression inside SQRT. That's why the numerator divide by denominator whole we have to do inside SQRT. That's why see I written math.sqrt whole bracket here. And inside it we are having a numerator and see till here I am having numerator. After that we are having denominator, but inside SQRT. See, xy, x into y plus m into n B square means math dot power b comma 2. B to the power 2, we have to write b comma 2. And I'd written bracket here because it shows us it is numerator. And then denominator start after divide sign. In denominator part C, I had already mentioned bracket for denominator. 3 into b to the power 22, b to the power 22 into y to the power 18 into math dot power y comma 18. See the next one, sign of absolute. See, inside absolute we had written a b to the power x, means a into b to the power x. See, a into b to the power x inside abs, and then plus b to the power x into e to the power 2x. See, b to the power x into math.exp. E means exp. E to the power 2x. That's why I written 2 into x. 2x means 2 into x. Plus 17 into m into n. See, the third one. Now I'm using cube root. Cube root. See, everything is present inside cube root. That's why the whole bracket I had written here. Cube root, everything is present inside cube root. That's why, again, see the numerator part. We have to see numerator part first of all. This bracket I had written for numerator part. Numerator part contain first of all abs, math.abs, bracket a into b to the power 22 into y to the power 18. A into b to the power 22 into y to the power 18 plus b into z, numerator part. Then denominator, we have to mention bracket for denominators, 33 into a to the power 2 into y into x to the power 88. See, 33 into math dot power a comma 2 into y into math dot power x comma 88. See the fourth one, PQR, P into Q into R, plus again absolute math.abs bx into e to the power 2x, b to the power x into e to the power 2x, e means exp, and then absolute closed. Then we have 77 pq, 77 into p into q, then sine 30, math dot sine 30, easy one. Then we have next fifth one. See, absolute we are having in numerator. That's why the numerator part already mentioned here. Then we have 10, 30 inside ABS. Inside ABS I had written then 10, 30. Then m into n plus 2 into e to the power 5x. 2 into e to the power 5 into x, which is present inside exp, the bracket of exp. This one is bracket of abs and this one is bracket of numerator. And then we have divide Then denominator part, 2 into a to the power x into b. 2 into a to the power x into b plus 7pq. 7 into p into q. See the next one. Log to x. Math dot log to x. Sin 60. Math dot sin 60. 5 into math dot square root mq. 5 into math dot square root mq. These are the few simple expression I'd given you for homework. Some practice question for expressions you are having. Go and write it in comment section so that I can identify whether you are able to understand or not. If you are able to understand, write in comment section so that I can go through how much you are able to understand and I will correct it if you are going wrong. And if you have doubts, then ask. Otherwise, goodbye and good luck.